And so Paul did a relatively simple treatment. I didn't quite understand at the time what was happening, but now I do. He worked on her C1 and C2. He worked on her cranium, mobilized the bones of her cranium to take the pressure off of her brain. In doing so, he allowed that part of her brain to function properly. Again, had no idea at the time, but I do understand now what was happening. So 3 days later, I was frustrated about something, and Zoe did, at age 4, did 3 things she had never done before. She saw that I was frustrated and angry, and she looked me in the eyes, she patted me on the back, and she spoke her first complete sentence to me, trying to console me. I almost dropped at the time I was playing a really expensive instrument, a $10,000 instrument. I almost dropped my instrument to the ground, my guitar to the ground, and I picked Zoe up with tears in my eyes. I couldn't believe that she spoke to me with those first words. That was 3 days after Paul worked on her. There's no question in my mind at the time that was what did it. After that point, I took Zoe back to see Paul every week because she was advancing so amazingly. Her therapist, her other therapist, speech therapist, fine motor therapist, gross motor therapist, all of them started to see a change in Zoe, and I hadn't mentioned what was going on with Paul. Frankly, I was having trouble understanding it at the time. But each and every one of them said that Zoe was developing so much more quickly, so much so that they had to reevaluate her because in the span of about 3 or 4 weeks, she reached her 6-month goals. So they had to reevaluate her to continue her therapy until finally she graduated from all those therapies. She did absolutely amazing.